without you guys. I have an idea of what I want to do today, and I was kind of playing already, so I hope you don't mind that I started without you. Today is a very casual day. As you can see, I have my hair pulled back, so we did not do the hair today. So apologies, but it's Sunday afternoon, and that's the way it goes. Yeah, I'm happy to see everybody joining in. Jim, you get the star for being the first one to comment, so thank you. I see Suzanne. Suzanne, I've been thinking about you because I'm almost done with that journal. Um, and I'm thinking about doing a class on it though because it came out really cute. We'll see. Hi, Robin. Robin and I have become great pen pals. We email each other all the time. Yeah, so I'm glad to see everybody in the house. If you guys can let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, I'd appreciate it. And we can get going. So I have something different planned today. I always try to come up with something fun, something different. We'll see if I accomplish what I'm setting out to do today. So, if you can just let me know if you can. Okay, Robin, thank you. I was just going to type something, so I'm good. Perfect. So, Robin, I figured out what happened with the class yesterday. So, when I set up the class, I guess you can choose either a meeting or a presentation, I think is what it was. And it was clicked on presentation, and on a presentation, you can't bring people in, but on a meeting, you can. So, I figured it out for next time. And I think what was happening before, Robin, is it automatically set. And I don't remember having to go back and change it. So it worked out okay. It was fun. And I finished up the journal. I did actually do a video sharing the journal. Hopefully you guys saw it. I loaded it last night. And then I put it up for sale, and it sold within 5 minutes. I couldn't believe it. So now I guess I have to make another one. So check out my YouTube, the last video that I loaded, and you'll be able to see the walkthrough. So the next class that's coming up is, of course, my the next class I'm going to be doing is the Wanderlust, which is a great, it's a great little decorative plaque. It's going to be a lot of fun. The tickets are selling, you guys. So if you, yeah, I saw that, Robin, that you got the plates. Good. It was my last one. Because I used a lot for the class, and then I was playing with a set myself, and then that was the last one. So I'm going to have to order some more. But yeah, the seats are starting to sell for the Wanderlust, and I think I only opened it up to 10, and then I'll kind of go from there. I got to make sure I can get all the supplies for that, so I'm doing it in increments. So if you want a seat for that class, definitely don't wait, because I'm sure it's going to sell out. But it should be a lot of fun. And then I'm also trying to come up with some ideas for new classes. I'm thinking about doing a vintage calendar for the end of the year. That'll be a big project though, so we'll see. And then of course I'm planning my my Christmas card class, which will be a free class for everyone. So I am working on that as well. So let's transition down if everybody is ready. But before we do that, I do want to give a shout out to my lovely Patreons. Thank you. You keep me hydrated with my coffee and help me to support my YouTube channel. So I appreciate you very much. You also get discounts on my classes. For the creator membership, you get a card kit of the month, which was the typesetter this month, and I hope you guys liked it. And we're actually going to play with it a little bit today. It's just a way for you guys to overall support me, so I appreciate that. Of course, the Backstage Pass is your best deal. Uh-oh, Maxi's coming in. The Backstage Pass is your best deal, of course, because you'll have access to all of my digitals, of course, for a whole year, and that's your best bang for your buck. Yeah, Robin, that's not a bad idea. Maybe a class with the journal and then continue in a class doing a section each month. Yeah, because one of the gals wanted to do a hardcover, and I can't remember who it was. Tania, maybe? But so that's why I was thinking maybe we can do the Titanic journal. But we'll see. You know, the thing about doing a section a month is people might work ahead. But, well, that's not a bad idea, though, Robin. I think I will kind of think about that and maybe we can do like a theme journal. That would be a lot of fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and transition down and we can kind of get moving. Let's see here. All right, so goodness. Okay, so here is my messy desk, of course. And let's see if I can get us cleaned up. So I ordered all of my Tim Holtz ideology. I got it from Stampers Anonymous because they are offering free shipping, which is lovely. And they were also offering 15% off, I want to say. So I shopped around, and that seemed to be the best deal with the free shipping. So I got almost all of it. I didn't get all of it, but I got some great stuff. So I'm excited about that, y'all. It's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys did check out my video I loaded last night. This was the class that we held yesterday. And Robin was one of my students, so thank you, Robin. But it came out wonderful. So I won't go through all of it, but because it's leaving the house tomorrow. I sold it already. But I ended up finishing it and listing it on my website, and I went fast. And my husband's like, you need to make more of those. And I'm like, I know I do, right? But we had a lot of fun. Vintage postcards. So yeah, this is a really fun journal, and we had a lot of fun creating. I love this. So when I was finishing up the journal, I was going through my vintage photos, and this says Land of Mañana, and I thought that was great because my map was of Mexico. So I thought, okay, so that has to go in the journal. And then I put a vintage dictionary page in here as well. Just lots of fun. Lots of different items. So if you guys haven't taken my classes yet, you're missing out. We have a lot of fun in there. But yeah, so if you want to see the full walkthrough of this journal, I do have it on my YouTube channel for prosperity's sake. Me and my big words. But yeah, this is getting mailed out tomorrow. So I'm going to have to say bye-bye to it. And then, of course, you guys saw my video on my tag journal, right? So this is just kind of this was my prototype when I was playing with it. And then ultimately I came up with this one. Yeah, so I kind of, you know, Robin, I was on the fence because I wanted to get that pre-order percentage off, but then when I saw Stampers Anonymous had free shipping, it kind of worked out, so I still got the sale. But this was, this is also a video out there. I see Melody just joined, and Shay, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hello, ladies. Thanks for joining. But this also is, we don't want to lose this. This is also a video that I have out on my YouTube channel using the new kit, the Typesetter kit. Hopefully you guys liked it. It's a black and white kit, and black and white is always my favorite. And Suzanne, were you able to find the typewriter. I know you were asking me about it, but this is just a tag book with all sorts of stuff. And I'm going to make a few of these and stick these in the shop. But yeah, so I've had some fun playing with my kit. And I've told you guys over and over again, I create my kits for myself. So everything that I create, it's things that I love to create with. I'm my best customer, of course. So hopefully you guys like the kit and you've started playing with it. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and play with it today. And I have a fun, kind of a fun idea. So as you can see, I tried to get ready and cut out stickers. I sized these down because what we're going to be doing is creating collages. Now, let me kick in my stuff here. So does anybody recognize what the backing is on this? I'll give you guys a second. But I always hear Tim talk about the Remnant rubs and how people don't buy them. I've been on the video all day. It makes me really sad because I love the Remnant rubs. And so with Tim's palette, or with his designs this time around, it's kind of going with like color palettes, and it kind of gave me an idea. Yes, ma'am, Robin, they are paint color strips, absolutely. So my ideas start with Tim. So I made my husband take me to Home Depot, and I got all of these. And we're going to play with these because I think these are going to make fabulous. I mean, you can cut out squares. You can use them as starters, backends. There's so many things you can do with these, you guys. Yeah, flashcards you could, but I liked the color combination in the background. And again, Tim is the one that kind of inspired me with his new collection. So I've been playing, and I started without you. So I want to talk a little bit about these. When I first played on this has no primer, nothing at all. And I tried to stamp on it, and it didn't stamp on it at all. So then I got out the gesso. I didn't have white gesso, but I had clear gesso. And I painted over, which gave it some texture. And then I also added some of this molding paste to give it more texture, to give it some white on the background, and then it really grabbed the ink. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and try to stamp it, and look at you guys, it stamped really nicely. And I'm not kidding when I say that without the primer it didn't stamp, because it really didn't. But once I added the primer, it gave the ink something to grab onto. And yes, Jim, they would, and I ordered those. But you know, whenever Tim has a new release, my juices start flowing, and I start coming up with ideas. I always try to come up with class ideas with his new items as well, because you know everybody loves to play with Tim's stuff. But yeah, absolutely. So I want to give you guys some ideas on using these, and these are free at your local hardware or paint store. And I got a few. So they're great for just color backgrounds. Transparencies, like Jim just mentioned, would be great as well. Remnant rubs, and of course our little paper dolls. So I was at Joann's earlier today, and I picked up some more of these little guys because I thought they would work well on here. So let's get started. What do you guys think? Does this sound like a good idea to play with today? I hope you guys are cool with what we're going to do. But that's what the plan is. So when I first started, I didn't do anything about these lines. And tissue paper, yes sir, I got some here with me we're going to play with. And when I was finished, I thought, oh, I really should have added washi tape or something to cover those lines. And that's what I did. So this was the first one. This is the second one, and now I kind of know what I'm doing. So it's all about playing, you guys. It's figuring out what works and how to make it work, right? So let's keep these here for inspiration. So let's get going. So I'm going to do a black and white one. If we have time, I'll do a colored one because I think that would be a lot of fun as well for spring. But I got several of the gray tones because I thought that's really what I would be playing with today. So, all right, Robin gave me the thumbs up, so good. I never know what you guys want to see when we're starting out. So, and I want it to be fun, you know, chit chat, but I also want to be able to show you some of my ideas as well. All right, so the first thing you want to do is with this is you want to, at least what I want to do, it may not be what you want to do, but what I want to do is I want to cover up these lines. Now, I have some of this tissue paper, and it's the old Tim Holtz washi tape. He doesn't sell it anymore, which really makes me sad. But I was a smart cookie, and I stocked up on it. So if you didn't stock up on it, shame on you, but I did. So I have several of these rolls. And what I love about this tissue paper washi tape is it's thin, it's translucent. So you can stamp over it if you want your pictures to be on the background. And that's really what I wanted, is I wanted the color to be able to still come through. So that's why I liked the tissue paper tape. The bad thing about this is because it's getting old, it doesn't always tear very well. So it gives me problems. But I don't sell it, so I don't worry about it. I use it for myself. But it is starting to show its age, like the rest of us, right? At least for me, I'm showing my age. Yeah, so it's a little harder to unwrap. It's starting to stick a little bit more. You know, that's okay. I just have to work with it a little bit more. And of course now I've lost the edge. So this is regular washi tape. So let's go ahead and put some of this down here. And then let's go back to this one to see if I can find the edge. It doesn't want to play nice with me. Ah, there it is. Maybe not. And part of the problem could be because it's so thin. I mean, it's really hard to find the starting point. I should just wrap it over and create like a little tuck so I don't lose it. But here we go. All right. But yeah, you can see where it doesn't come off very well. But you know what? I'm okay with it because it's just something I play with. Here we go. Okay, so we'll do this one here. And we will do this one here. I'm going to be really sad when I run out of this. But you know what? Not to the point where I'm not going to use it. I mean, that's going to last me forever. Look at that. All right. Okay, so I've got my washi tape covering those white lines, and I'm just going to fold this over. I know I'm not going to leave the back like this. I'll either mat it onto something. This will be the first page of a journal, maybe. Maybe it'll be a card starter. I really don't know. I mean, the sky's the limit, right? And these are the type of things that you can make. I guess I should stay in the camera. That you can make, you know, when you don't necessarily have any project you want to create. You just want to create collage backgrounds. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan these and create these into digitals. So I can use them over and over again. All right, so there's that. Now the next thing I want to do Yes, Jim. You're reading my mind. Scan it and use it over and over again. Absolutely. All right, so I'm just going to add some of my black, no, this isn't black walnut. This is black soot. So I think, who was it that said they used black soot? I think it was Melody, right? Maybe not. I don't remember. But yeah, I do use black soot. Ordinarily, I do go for the walnut stain, but because this is a black and white background, we are going with the black soot. All right, so I just added that. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and prime this. And when I say prime, it's using the gesso we talked about, right? All right. All right. So let's go ahead and shake this baby up. Ordinarily, I think I probably would use the gesso that is white. This is the clear gesso, but the effect is still the same. So I'm just going to pour this on. Not going to get too crazy. And then just kind of cover it. And this gives it a nice coating so I can stamp on it. Gives it some texture. And it doesn't have the shininess that it had before. I actually have it here. Yes, that's the shadow. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Yes, I pulled it out because we might be playing with that as well. I got the oxide as well as the regular ink on that new gray color. So, all right. And I don't know if you can see, but it creates great texture. I'm gonna let that dry a minute. And then I'm reaching over here because I have my water. I'm gonna put this right here. So that way my brushes won't get all, you know, crazy on me. All right, and then let me just give this, could you use crackle paste or any other mediums? Absolutely, yeah, we can try that, sure. You know what, Jim? We can do anything we want. Nobody's the boss of me, so we can do whatever we want, right? We can use crackle, we can use distress paste, we can use whatever we want, and we're gonna just play and figure out what works really well. So this is still a little wet. All right, so let me find my gray in this mess of mine. Let's see. The room was clean, and then I held my class. I know I pulled it out. What did I do with it? I might just have to, I don't know where it's at. It's around here somewhere. But I'm just going to, again, just add a little bit more color. But you see how it's picking up the color? I really wish I had my gray. Let me see if I can find it. Go on, Maxie. Oh. I'm just looking for my gray color here, which is that. Oh, there it is. Lost shadow. All right, so let's try this again. But yeah, so as you can see, it picks up the color wonderfully when you have that primer. And then I want to just add a little bit of molding paste. Maxie, Jim says hi. Uh-oh. It's right here by my side. And let's see here. Hey, buddy. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of this white molding paste just to mute it up a bit. Now, if I had white gesso, that's what I would be using to mute it. But this stuff works all right. And again, I'm just kind of creating the background. And then we're going to be adding lots of stuff to it. So Max has left the building. I guess he wasn't getting enough attention. That's all right. Okay. I think that'll work. I wonder, let's see, I have this roller here. I wonder how that would work. It's not picking up any of the ink. Just trying different things. All right, that didn't work. All right, so let me go ahead and give this another. All right, so we're gonna play with this one because this one still needs to dry a little bit more, but you get the idea, right? You guys are all up to speed. So I want to show you how well this stamps. So I said that it didn't stamp very well before I had primed it, but it's fantastic after the primer. All right. So did anybody else drink the Kool-Aid and buy all of Tim's new ideology? I did. There was absolutely no question that I wasn't going to buy it. Because that's what I do. Ideology is my favorite, so of course I was going to invest in that. Robin, I know you did. You and I were chit-chatting about it. But just wondering if anybody else bought the new ideology because it's hitting the shops, right? Okay, so just going to create some backgrounds. No, but you want it all. I hear you, Shay. I hear you, girl. All right, so let's just... How fantastic that stamps, you guys. Creates a wonderful background. I love it. All right, so there's that one. Let's go ahead and... So these are going to be layered, so things are going to get covered. So I don't really have any rhyme or reason. The photo collage, yes, it would. Jim, again, get out of my brain. Yeah. Absolutely, it would, and that's where I actually had the idea. I did order that photo collage paper because I have some ideas for it. I'm really kind of excited to get it. Pretty good. All right. So you see that once you add the Yep, just reading the notes here. Sparkle sheets. I didn't buy sparkle sheets. I'm not into sparkles, y'all. All right, so we talked about the tissue paper. So I have some of this paper, which is black and white, so it's perfect, right? Kind of fits our theme. I'm not looking to cover it completely, just add to the background. So, I don't know, maybe just right here, right? So I have some of my, yep. Okay, Jim, this is just really spooky, okay? Because yes, I did think about that as well, because it's, I probably would put it on, I would back it onto cardstock because this is a little bit too thin. But yes, I thought about that. You could create like several different sheets, I guess, pages, and create a journal. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, to be honest with you. And, you know, I'm using the wrong one. I wanted to use my vintage collage. But yeah, so this is the tissue paper here, and I just kind of put some collage medium over it. But as you can see, I mean, it's covering it really, really nicely, right? Let's see, what else do I have here? And I don't really want big pieces because I don't necessarily want it to overtake the sheet, but just to create, you know, that collage background. Hey, Cordelia. Hey, girl. I missed you. All right. So this is the vintage collage medium. I was using the white. I like this because it just adds a little bit of tone to it. Now, I know this is black and white. Perhaps I could have stayed with the black and white, but I wanted to see how this looks. So just adding pieces of that tissue paper. That's pretty good, actually. And then let's see, what else do we want to do? What else do we want to do here? Oh, you know what I want to do? Maybe not yet. I'll show you in a minute what I want to do, because we're going to do it. All right, so again, just kind of tearing some of this tissue paper. Something like that. You're sitting there eating. What's for dinner, Cordelia? Alright, so I'm back to the clear, or the matte, I should say, the distress medium. I'm just collaging this down just so it doesn't show the color. Again, I'm working with, what am I working with? I'm working with, where did they go? Here they are. I'm working with these paint samplers from Home Depot, and we're going to collage on it. So Cordelia's having grilled chicken and cheese sandwiches and a side salad. That sounds really good. Sounds yummy. Now, if I wanted to, I mean, that tissue paper is random enough where I probably could have covered the whole card, but I wanted the color palette to show through. And that's why I'm just piecing it versus, you know, covering the whole thing, because that really wasn't what I wanted to do. All And of course, you know, I have paper dolls, I have stickers, I have all sorts of things that I can use to cover that. So oh, and by the way, we are going to be doing a giveaway with our roulette wheel. I'm going to give away one of these. So Cordelia is our Vanna, and she helps me with our roulette wheel. So we'll give away one of these at the end of the video. So you must be present to win. All right. Would one of you guys like to win one of these? Is that a good giveaway? And you know, I have some tissue laying around here. Let's just finish it off. Yeah, the torn paper look. I like it too, Cordelia. Me too. All right. You have your scrap paper ready. Good. Yes. We will be giving one of these away at the end of the video. All right, so here we go. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. As you can see, I have my background. I mean, at this point, if you wanted to come in with some more ink, you know, you certainly could. Grunge it up, guys. Just add some more of that grunge. Don't be shy. So I think that looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start decorating this. Okay, so I have stickers, I have ephemera. Really what I wanted to show you are these remnant rubs. So I didn't do any primer on this one. I just strictly started putting down remnant rubs. So we'll see how it looks. It might look different, I don't know. We'll see. But it's all about the layering. So the only thing with busy remnant rubs is it kind of would get lost. So I think I will not use that one, but I will use this one. All right, so this side up. Oh, you know what? I'm going to cover that in a minute. I don't know what that was. All right, so don't get hung up on the layers, you guys. That's what we're doing, is we're layering. So unless there's something, and I've said this before in my videos, you know, unless there's something that you absolutely need it to show through, then you can be strategic about, you know, what you're placing down. But if you're just creating a collage background, then, you know, don't sweat it. Don't worry about it, y'all. All right, so I created these in my Photoshop. This was a red label, and I wanted it to be black and white, so I created it in my Photoshop. Pretty clever, don't you think? I think so. And we're only going to use part of it. That's why I started creating digitals, is because I wanted to be able to, you know, if I wanted something, so for instance, you know, I'm doing a black and white collage here. Well, what if I only had a red label? I mean, that's not going to work for me, right? So to be able to manipulate things with my Photoshop has just been a game changer for me. It's been awesome. All right, so we're going to cover that little word right there. And I love the look. See, okay, so here's something that we need to talk about. The sticker isn't sticking because of the gesso. So you may have to get out either your collage medium or your glue to help it along. It just needs a little help. So that's tip number one. You know, I think we do need to primer it because we want to be able to stamp on it and add color to it. But it will affect the stickiness. So be aware. Be aware. All right. I'm just going to add some collage medium over that. All right, I love it. Okay, so let's, these were from photographs that I have, and I made them into small photographs. It was in one of my videos where I created a card, and these were in frames. I think these are still in the shop. I don't remember, but these are my leftovers, so we're gonna use it on my collage here. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little glue to it just to help it out. And then we're going to just put this, and there's no rhyme or reason. Just put it right there. Now, if you are going to cut this up, again, you might want to be strategic. You know, I'm just creating collage cards, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with these later. But, you know, maybe you don't want to cut her face right in half. I don't know. So you might have to be a little strategic, right? But I'm just playing. All right, so there's a person. I've got these also in the shop, you guys, these big numbers. And I have them in darker black, I have them in brown, and I have them in this gray that I'm using. Cutting up all my stock. It's all right. So let's cut this up. My best customer, I keep telling you guys that. And I know some of you may be thinking, and maybe you're not, you know, that journal that I created for the class, why don't I keep it? By selling the things that I make and having my shop, it enables me to buy, you know, the release of Tim Holtz's new ideology. So in order for me to keep my channel fresh, you know, and share ideas and projects, you know, using the new releases, I have to sell off things because, you know, I know y'all think I'm rich because I act like it, right? With all the crap I have. But no, I'm like you guys. I have to be strategic about my purchases, and the shop and selling my finished items helps me to be able to buy the new releases because, you know, I mean, I could, I guess, but I would just feel guilty about it. And I bought most of the release, I have to say. Some of it I didn't buy. But I want to be able to share, you know, ideas with the new product. And I know Tim has his design team and they make wonderful things. But, you know, I want to be able to share my ideas as well. But that's why I do it. Not that I think my stuff is fantastic or, you know, whatever. It just enables me to keep the revolving product coming in. Because who wants to see a video on something that's from, you know, 5 years ago? I mean, I still use my stuff, don't get me wrong. But it's always fun to see projects using the new stuff. So that's why I do it. All right, so I'm using, again, I'm just kind of collaging these, even though I have it as a sticker. I'm using some of my glue to help it stick, and then I'm coming over it with my collage medium. I have a white collage medium, and then I have this vintage collage medium. I don't even know if the vintage is available anymore. Some people didn't love it. I don't know why not, because I sure do. All right, so let's dig into our remnant rubs here. So I have a whole little box of remnant rubs. So when I'm, you know, cutting them into my sheets, if I have small pieces or leftovers, this is the little box it ends up in. So we're just going to be random again. I think, and I liked these here because, thinking as I go, because, oh yeah, that'll work. Does that look like for a good time? Call her. Snorted. That's not how I meant it to be. Oh well. I'm trying to find a lighter part of the collage so my numbers will show through. This isn't her number on the bathroom wall. For a good time, telephone 1023-322. I wonder if, in the olden days, right, if the bathroom stalls had girls' phone numbers. Okay, so Cordelia says, I heard Tim Holtz say they only came out with remnant rubs every couple years or so because they're not as popular. I thought, boy, you haven't watched Monica's channel. I know, Cordelia, that's what makes me nervous. So I stock up on remnant rubs. Can you add the re-inker color to the white medium? Can I add? Maybe. I think it might make it a little bit too liquidy. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could. Gesso, for the most part, I haven't seen it in colors. I've seen it clear and I've seen it white. It's a primer. It's not meant to be a color background, but sure. I mean, maybe you can, right? Gotta try it. I'm not gonna do that because I'm going for the black and white color combo. So that's for another day. All right, so I'm looking for a way to add this. That's the thing about the remnant rubs also, is the darker the color. So this didn't have, I didn't add any ink, so it's a little bit lighter. Can you add color to the collage medium? Well, probably, right? I mean, I guess so. Again, I'm going with the black and white. When we switch to the pink color, maybe I'll try that. All right, so I'm going to just put that right here. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, you can add color to these mediums. I know that I do it to texture paste, right? I've added colors to texture paste. That's a little bit more thicker. This stuff is a little bit more wet, and that's why I'm kind of thinking on it. All right. Let's see, what else do I have here? So I've got some words. I've got some words for you all. Wonderful, fantastic, awesome. Those are my words for you. You guys are the best. All right, so let's put this. Oh, you know what? We need to cover that. Hold on here. Just hold your horses. Let's see. I tried to fussy cut all of my labels before we started, and I did not succeed. So you guys get to see me cut here. All right. So this label will just keep whole. It's sticking all right. And then, do we want a bigger word for that? See, oh, original. My original, part of my original is off. Let me see what else I've got here. Am I gonna have to crack open a new remnant rub? See, how can, okay, we need to pull out these big numbers. How can people not want to play with these remnant rubs? They're just so fun. I love them. All right, so tell the truth, you guys. Do you use remnant rubs or do you just watch me? Are you guys looky-loos when it comes to the remnant rubs? Or do you enjoy the process of using them? Be honest. Be honest. It was. What were the other parameters? Will this work? Probably not, right? Because it probably has some colors to it. You hoard yours. Robin, I understand, girl. I really do, but I just enjoy working with them. So rather than hoarding them, just buy a lot of them. And that way you can use them. You can't find, like this one here, this found, you can't find this one anymore. The only ones that I think are out there are the field note ones and, you know, the etc. ones, the new ones. So when these are gone, they're going to be gone. That's okay. I buy them to use them. All right. Occasionally. So Cordelia says occasionally she uses them. I get it. And I could just sit and do this all day, you guys. I love collaging. It is my favorite by far. All right, so what else do we have going on here? Let's see, should we maybe put something right there? See, this is an old one too. Look at this. It's probably one of the original ones. So rounded edges, okay, blue +2, fussy cut. And what was the last one? You know what? Maybe we'll do a blue one next, you guys, and then I could submit it to Craft Roulette. Because I've been bad. What was the last one? Let's see. Flowers. Oof. Oh, I can probably do that. All right. But does it have to be a card? I can't remember. You're welcome, Robin. Yeah. Remind me, you guys, for Craft Roulette, does it have to be a card? Because if not, we'll do a background. All right, that's pretty good. I like it. And then maybe we'll just put some big numbers. Okay, let's see. So it doesn't have to be a card. All right, you guys. So the blue +2. All right, we're gonna, the next one we do, we're gonna do one for Craft Roulette. So we'll think of Mary, who is our wonderful hostess for Craft Roulette, right? I had to put this big number. I love these big numbers. I love numbers in generals. In generals, I love numbers in general for backgrounds. All right, so what do you guys think? I think that looks pretty darn good. If you have, ooh, we have little words. Let's put little words. If you have small snippets, which I do. Let's see, sometimes the project will be an A2 or a 6x6 square or something, but not this week. Fantastic. We'll make a tag. All right, so you can, of course, use, you can use ephemera pieces, which is what I'm going to use. I mean, ephemera is just, or stickers are ephemera just with backing, right? So I'm going to go ahead and add this just to show you. Thanks, Cordelia. I appreciate the encouragement. We all can use some encouragement, right? Lovely, Robin. Thank you, girl. Okay, come on, you guys. Feed my ego. How am I doing? Sorry. So let's put this one right here, I guess. I'll put a little collage over it. But yeah, so you can also use ephemera pieces. So we used stickers. We used really interesting. Fantastic. That's what I'm going for. I don't want to bore y'all. Ooh, we'll keep that red piece for another one. There's no rules in collaging is what I was trying to say, what I was trying to get out. So it's fun. I really enjoy it because it's a way to just not necessarily have to think too hard. So you would never layer on this. Oh, no. Wrong, Jim. We are going to layer on it. We're going to add some B. We're going to add some of my paper dolls. Of course, we're going to layer on top of it. Be fearless. Cherish love. That's nice. Add that right there. We're not going to layer on it. How dare you, sir? Of course we're going to layer on it. Cherish love. So I'm just adding discover beauty. Just adding some miscellaneous words here. Discover beauty. And it's a good way to use up some of my remnant rubs that have been hanging around. I surprised you. I like to keep it interesting. All right, so I think that's good. So here's my background, you guys. We got to decide, do we want to add little paper dolls? Joann's had Tim Holtz stuff for 30% off. So what do I buy? I buy paper dolls. You know, it's not like I don't have enough paper dolls. But they are, what do they call it when that's like your vice? I guess that's the word for it. Your vice. They're the thing that you always go to, you know. And the paper dolls are always, ooh, I like this one because it's offset. My staple. They're my staple, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So I think I'm going to use the bigger ones on this. But yeah, when I'm creating collages or when I'm layering, yeah, I don't get married to any background because I know I might cover it. But truly, oh, that's sweet. Truly, if there's a part, like I said, if there's something that I don't want to cover, then I will no, I don't like that, then I will be strategic about it. All right. Your go-to, yes. All right, so I think, kind of trying to think what I want to do here, because I wanted to put another one up here, but I don't know. Maybe, let me think about this. So maybe just a mama. Let me dig into my stash here. Your go-to, yeah. Not so much your go-to, but something that you always buy. You can never, you know, you might already have a lot of it, but it's not my poison, but it's you know, something I always have to have. You know, it's my addiction. My addiction. I guess that definitely is the word for it, right? We don't want his arm on our head, right? But yeah, not necessarily my go-to, but something that I always buy, just because I like it so much. All right, let's see. I'm looking for maybe like a mama, something that I can layer with. See, and this is why I buy paper dolls, because I want to be able to have options. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's a little too big, right? Digging through my paper dolls. Maybe this guy? That's pretty good. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Ah, covered up my lady. Lady. All right, let's do that. Okay, so now that we know what we're doing here. Oh no, this needs to stay upside down. All right, so walnut stain. Hand on the head again. Yeah, I know, but I'm covering the arms so we won't have his hand on her head. This will be like the daddy. I always like to tell a story. Okay, so, you know, this is the daddy, and he's out with his children, and they're all dressed up because perhaps they were going to, I don't know, maybe it was Sunday, right? Don't use that guy that stares at me. I'm sorry, Robin. But maybe it's Sunday, you know, and it was Sunday school, and they're all dressed up. I don't know. I know, I almost don't want to use him because he's a great character. I really like him. But I'm past not using my items. So, all right, so here's, I want the mama to show. She's the mama. Maybe, I don't know. There we go. And then we're gonna kind of layer the little chillins. Hey, Debbie girl, how are you? All right. All right, pretty good. So that's it for this one, you guys. So let's recap what we did. So we started out with these fantastic paint samplers from Home Depot, and then we added washi tape. I used tissue tape. We added primer, clear gesso. I added some of this molding paste just to give it texture so it would grab the stamp, grab the ink, and then this is what we ended up with. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? I had a lot of fun creating it. And this can work, like Jim said, in my brain. These could be journal pages, perhaps. I actually cut this one down. But yeah, they could be journal pages. Maybe you make a journal book. In fact, I think they would make great journal pages. We'll see. They can be journal inserts. They can be tags if you want them to. So many options, y'all. So many options. But yeah, I think they came out great. Okay, so we're going to make another one. How are we on time? An hour and 6 minutes. Are you guys up for another one? I'd love to be able to create one for Craft Roulette. Are you guys good? Have you had enough of me? Should we keep going? I'm going to keep going because I want to do one for Craft Roulette. Looks like planner bookmarks, yeah. Just punch them and they go in your planner. Absolutely, yeah, for sure. I think they're fantastic. All right, so let's create another one. Okay, so remind me, Craft Roulette, what were the colors again? I think you said blue, right? So I have some blue swatches here. That's a blue one. All right, I'm gonna go for it. So there's some blue. Oh, that's the same one. And that's more of a teal, I think, right? And then that's purple. So, okay, so we're gonna go with the blue because we're gonna do an entry for Craft Roulette. So it was blue. Remind me, Cordelia or whoever played along at Craft Roulette. It was blue and 2 colors. Put it down. Okay, 2 blues. Oh, why definitely? Well, I got more than 2 blues. Well, it could be shades of blue, right? So, do you think this would work? 2 blues plus 2. So I'm gonna do blues. I know black and white is an extra, so I'm not worried about that. So, and I'll put pops of color into it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So I know I can get away with my black and white. It's 2 different blues and 2 colors. Okay, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 5 blues here. Is that going to get me in trouble? You know, I'm going to go for it. And if I get smacked down, that's just the way it is. If she smacks me down, I'll just take it. Because this is what we're creating today. I might get smacked down. Lord, Lord, Lordy. So I've got my blues. This is my black. I know these are my free colors, so I'm not too concerned about these. Let's see. See, I used a blue and a blue-green. All right, well, I'm going to go with this. Hopefully I won't get shot down. This tissue paper. Let's see. Just try to get this started here. Yeah, I haven't been able to attend the Craft Roulettes because Friday night is typically when I'm hanging with my hubby. I work all week and that's kind of what we do on Friday night. So I haven't been attending and playing along. But let's see if we can maybe get something going this week. And I think I'm going to use ephemera, but I have to be somewhat careful with my ephemera, right? Because we don't want multiple colors. Alright, this isn't working at all. Blue and a blue-green. Well, this isn't coming off, so we're going to have to go with a different one. You could do a fussy cut element and a different blue. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have blue. I just wasn't sure if maybe the shades of blue would be enough. But I'm sure I can find some. Did you say flowers also? I I have some floral ephemera I could use. I think that's what you said, right? Floral flower. This tissue tape is just giving me a hard time. That's what I'm working with right now. So bear with me. Trying to get it started. But that's yeah, it's old. It's really, really old, but I won't throw it out because I like it. I'll just let it torture me. All right, I think I got it. Look at, whew, all right. That's fantastic, isn't it? It's worth the trouble, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down here, and then we put this right here. All right. So, and rounded, yeah, I'm gonna do rounded corners. I'll cover that, no problem. You could have an element with a rounded edge. Your project doesn't have to have the rounded edge. All right, I'm sure we can come up with something. So let me fold this over, cover that white up. I'm sure Mary will be somewhat lenient if I'm close to what I need to be getting, right? Maybe we'll use some, well, let me put my gesso first, and then maybe we'll add some blue distress ink. That might help me. All right, so we're just gonna primer this up. Yes, it's going to be a tag. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna add some gesso on this to give it some texture so it can grab some of the color. And then I'm going to add some of that white over it a little bit. Yeah, I won't go too crazy. I'll definitely work to stay within my parameters. Just going to add some of this white molding paste just to help it with some texture and to grunge it up. We're going to add some blue. We're going to add some blue ink. I don't want it that white. Settle down, Monica. Settle down. All right. Okay, so let me get some blue ink. I'm gonna go with Faded Jeans. What do you guys think? That looks blue to me, right? I think that qualifies as blue to me. God, look at how that gesso just creates wonderful texture. Love it. But yeah, it's just, the ink is grabbing onto it. It's fantastic. All right. Now we can start creating our backgrounds. So I know black and white is a free color. so let's just start putting some layers here. This will be more of a floral design because I needed, okay, so I needed blue, 2 blues, which I think I have, and then 2 other colors, which we'll grab in some ephemera, and then rounded corners because it's going to be a tag, so I think I've got that. Was there anything else I'm missing? I think I've noticed with the texture, the gesso, the remnant rubs don't always want to come off, especially these real detailed ones. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay, so you guys, when we do the drawing, you're going to have your choice of one of these. I'll let whoever wins can choose which one they want. Working it here. Work it, Monica. Work it. All right. So yeah, that is the bad thing about the gesso, but not bad enough that I'm not going to use it, is you have to really push hard for that remnant rub to come off. It's that texture gives it a little bit of problems, but you know what? It's going to get layered, so I'm not overly worried about it. And I put it upside down anyway. I thought that I had. That's all right. That's all right. So maybe I'll make it grungy. Well, you know what? Why don't we turn it over and make it right side? So yeah, it's upside down. Too funny. I don't care though. I don't care. I want the boss of me. I can put it upside down if I want to. And not the boss of me. All right, that's going to be good enough. Adds interest to the tag. Right on, Jim. All right, so what else? What else? What else? Let's see what I got going on here. So I've got some birds. It's going to be more of a spring, so let's add a bird to it. All right, that looks good. See, it doesn't want to stick because of that gesso. There it goes. Did you hear me whisper? There it goes. All right. Come on, little birdie. There we go. All right. So there's that one. Observations. Maybe we can do... Oh, we got to put that fly, right? Because that's a little bird. We will save this for another day. Observations can go right there, I think. Fly, wish, hope. Oh, we'll definitely use the fly. Maybe. Will fly fit on that? I think so, right? Because that can cover that. Okay. That's going to go there. My fly can go maybe on here. Yeah. I like it. Okay, so that'll go there. It'll come up easier too because it's on paper. Taught by Japanese artists that featured birds that if their head is up, their tail is down. Yep, that is what my birdie's doing. Nice to have you join, Delia. I don't think I saw you earlier. If I did, you get a double hello. All right. So we'll put that there. See, now this I'm going to try not to cover if I do add my my paper dolls, which we probably will. But I want my fly to show. I want my fly to show. That kind of sounds funny. I want the word fly to show. That sounded funny. I don't literally want my fly to show, but I want my word fly to show. Okay, gosh, this is giving me a workout, y'all. All right, so yeah, the Remnant rubs they work better on a slick surface, like paper or white cardstock. And so you've been working on your journal. Awesome. Yes. Yes, yes. Fun, fun. It's kind of what I'm doing. I mean, with your journal, you're collaging, right? So it's kind of what I'm doing. I love to collage. All right, come on, Mr. T. Come down. It doesn't want to come off. Observations. Come back to that. Yeah, just for some reason, it's hard to get these off. So that's good to know, right? If I'm going to do more Remnant rubs than stickers, maybe not so much gesso. Just help it along here. Come on. And my O. I know I have that floating T that I gotta work with. Get my O down. It's gonna tear on me. Let's see. Can I save it? Save. All right, and then we need to get this T. Let's see if we can get this off. We're gonna help it along here. Come on, stick, baby. It wants to come off, right? We're gonna add some. Shoot, I'm tearing it. We're gonna add some. What do you call it? Bear with me 1 second here. We're going to add some collage medium over this just to make sure my letters stick. All right. You know what? It's a grungy background, so I'm okay with the letters being a little funky. All right. Oh, but let's try to keep that O in place. What do you say? All right. Okay. Let's see. All right, so there's that. So I need 2 extra colors. I want to add some stickers. You know, let's add some big numbers because I can. Back with the Remnant rubs. Didn't we just establish that those don't come off very well? But on the bigger pieces, it seems to be working okay. But then again, these other pieces are old. These are old. All right. Original. Let's put that on a tag. I think I have a blue tag around here. Let me see. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of big though, huh? But you know what? We can make that work. We can make that work. I can do like a half. Or maybe we'll do it down here. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so I just happened to see this blue tag in the corner of my eye. And I thought, ooh, that's blue. That'll work. So put that there. And then maybe we'll put this. I always like to use both parts of my tag. I think that works. Oh, I should have put walnut stain though. It's pretty grungy on its own, so I think I'm okay. Okay, so that's gonna go there. I didn't cover up the fly. Let's put that like that. I think that looks good. What else do I have? Let's see, what else do I have here? All right, maybe we should start pulling in the colored ephemera. What do you think? I think I have, I thought I saw a blue. Yeah, maybe something like that. Oh, you know what else I have? Let me share with you. I didn't share anything vintage with you today, so I'll share this. So I bought this from a lady selling, and it's old price tag tape. I don't know. It's very grungy, but I love it. So let's, this has blue in it. Let's add this. So maybe we'll just put this like right here. What do you guys think? I love it. I think it's awesome. It's pretty grungy, but I like adding random items. And I'll just put this right, I don't know, maybe we'll overlap it. What do you think? Do you like it? I think it's cool. One of you guys are going to get one of these tags, so hopefully what I'm doing you guys like. Okay, so let's add a little collage medium to help it. All right. Okay, Cordelia, do you guys live close together, or are you just offering in general? Just curious. Just curious. Inquiring minds want to know. We're thinking about that one. All right. So I've got my blue covered for sure. I know I got to get my floral accents. And I want it to be somewhat substantial, so let me see what I can find. Let's see. So I need another color though. Let me see what I can find. Floral. I know I have some because I was looking at some of my flowers today. I actually almost bought some when I was at when I was at Joann's, but then I thought, well, I have some flowers, so I don't need any. I hope I wasn't wrong. I know I have sunflowers. I just gotta find them. Let's see. Oh, look, that's pretty. We'll see. We're thinking about that piece. But yeah, so I've got pink. So here's some flowers, right? So maybe that would work. We'll see. Maybe something like that. So I've got pink and red, and that has blue in it, but that also has yellow in it, so I might get in trouble with that. Let's see, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble, you guys. Mary will come after me. See, I have some florals here. Let's see. Fussy cut element 2. I have to fussy cut something. Well, I've been fussy cutting. I did fussy cut the label. I can fussy cut my stickers. That's blue. I'm just pulling up blue pieces here. Let's see. See, that's more of a grayish, so I might get away with that. But I kind of like that red. So I got pink, I've got red, I've got blue. Oh, that's good. What do you guys think? It's kind of a grayish. Maybe I'll have a paper doll sitting on that. Blue, yellow. I'm getting too carried away with my colors. Or gray, part of the neutral palette. Yeah, gray is part of the neutral palette for sure. Just digging through my ephemera here, seeing what I have. Okay, you guys help me out. So this pink and this red, that could be my second colors, right? Am I okay with that? And then I've got my blue. So am I good? I don't want Mary coming after me. All right, that should be enough. Okay, who is the official craft roulette rule person? Am I gonna be okay with this, you guys? Help me out. So Cordelia says she thinks so. Okay, all right, cool. And I got a couple tickets here. So this, I think, will get us through. So let's just kind of arrange this. So I've got my flower item, right? We're not going to cover our word fly. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. I'm going to just kind of create some layers here. Maybe like that, something like that. And then I have this mushroom. I'm gonna have a paper doll sitting on this. So, gotta find something, a paper doll that sits. So let me see what I got. I gotta find my singles. Let's find somebody sitting down. Okay. This guy's sitting down. It's kind of big though. I think I'd rather have a kid. Let's see. These ladies are sitting down. But I just want to get one, a single. Oh, she's sweet. Look at this one. Okay, that's what we're gonna use. All right, so let's get our walnut stain out because we know that's our color of choice. It's gonna go there. Okay, we're almost done, you guys, so start thinking about your 2 numbers for our roulette wheel. Don't say them yet. Cordelia is our official number person, so she helps me keep track. Don't start putting your numbers yet though, but I'm almost done, so we're gonna be doing our numbers for our roulette wheel in just a minute, and you're gonna have your choice of tags. So I'll show you all 3 when I'm done, of course. Where is my... All right. I think I'm okay. We're going to round the corners, create a tag. I should be okay. Something like that. And she's going to be just sitting right there. Isn't she sweet? Just sitting right there on the... Maybe put that up a little bit. Maybe move that over. So I like using wet glue so I can adjust if I need to. I'll layer it. Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks good. Hey, Pam. We are just finishing up. Look at my fingers are all blue. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. She's gonna go there. Still kind of messing with my background here. Maybe this can go up here. Gotta have a butterfly. I don't know. Maybe right here. Maybe right here. Maybe nowhere. Maybe nowhere. And then, do I need a ticket? I grabbed it just in case. Maybe might not even need it. I don't know. I might not even need those. All right. Yeah. So I think that's gonna do it. Should I pop her up or should I lay her flat? What do you guys think? And I wanna. Should I pop her up? Let's see, creativity takes courage. It sure does. Flat? All right, you got it. Creativity. See. A little collage medium to help this guy out. I want him crooked though. Okay. And I think almost there. We're almost there. We are almost there, y'all. Okay. See, this is probably where the hole's going to get punched, so just kind of working that in. Okay, so she's going to be flat. Okay, so somebody check me. So I've got my floral element. I've got two blues. I've got red and pink here. I'm going to round my corners, so I'll be good with the rounding. The label was cut. Yeah. So I'm good with that. I think I'm good. I think that's going to go right there. All right, so let me round my corners and then we can start with the giveaway. All right. Yeah. And that'll do her. Okay, so I probably should. Okay, so we're going to make this into a tag. Can never get this straight. All right, so maybe like, let's see. So this was like that, right? How was this? Yep, so this will be like this. I always like to use the little corner to help make sure I have it exactly even. And you know what? I'm never about perfection, but I like for my corners to be even for some reason. Yep, I'm going to round the corner in just a minute. Okay, so let me get my chomper out. Okay, you guys are my witnesses. We'll do a big round so I don't get in trouble. Okay, so there's my rounded corner. We're going to make this into a tag, right? So there's that. Almost there. All right, so let's, we're not using these pieces here. Maybe should I have used that? Yeah, I think I need to use that. Because I don't like that plain. Well, I don't like that number. So just talking to myself, you guys. I love this tag. Thanks, Cordelia. All right, let me put the little, I'm going to turn these into tags too, I think. But let me put my little mabob here. My little my bobber. Oh, you know what? I should have. I screwed up. I should have used my small one. You know what? Hold on a second. Everyone just hold tight. We're going to do this again. Because I should have used my small one. We'll let that dry. All right, I'm gonna grab my roulette wheel. Hold on a second. Start thinking about your numbers. Put these aside so we can bring out. Red is one of my colors. Cute. Maybe I'll just do that. Should I punch a hole in it, you guys, for an eyelet, or should I just leave it? Yeah. Sometimes just get ahead of myself. Okay, so let me try this again using the smaller one. I don't know if the smaller one actually works because the tag is so big, but we're going to go with it for right now. It looks funny. That looks funny. All right. Bear with me, you guys. I'm losing my brain, apparently. Let me get another ticket. Sorry. Hold on. Hold tight. All right, I promise it will look good. I'm going to actually use my bigger, we're going to do this. I'm going to use my bigger hole puncher because I think that was too small. We're going to let that die. Okay, let me grab my roulette wheel. All right, I'm not bringing out the green part this time because I have too much stuff all around. So you guys get 2 numbers. So choose 2 numbers. And see which one we're going to give away here. All of these are going to have holes in them, but I'm going to work off of my bigs to create the hole. Okay, so as you recall, we've got this blue tag here. We've got this one I did off camera that is up for grabs. And then we have this one here. So you'll have your choice of one of the 3 for the winner. So you get 2 numbers, guys. So pick your numbers. Start putting your numbers out there. You get 2 numbers. Delina, I see you have 15. You need to pick. Oh, you got 35 as well. Okay, cool. Shay, 4 and 35. All right, so I'm going to give it a minute here. Suzanne, 17 and 34. Robin, 26 and 32. It goes up to 36, so that is our number. Jim has 33, so 3 and 31. Okay, did we figure that out? All right, you guys, are we ready? Someone give me a, are we ready? Does everybody have their number in? Melody just got her number in. All right, I'm going. We're gonna spin till somebody wins. Oh, no, that didn't work. I'm sorry, that didn't pop around. There we go. Oh, that was kind of weak. Okay, I don't like that. Nobody saw what that was. It needs to pop around. There we go. All right. So it is number 11. Do we have a number 11, anybody? 11, any 11? Slow Crafter, you can't pick 11. Okay, so any 11, I don't think we have an 11, right, Cordelia? No 11, going once, going twice. I'm going to give the Slow Crafter, okay, so the Slow Crafter, go ahead and pick another number because 31 was already taken. Gloria, you're just in time. Pick 2 numbers. We're giving away one of the tags that I made. Nope, no reason to apologize. All right, Gloria, everybody's gonna come knocking on your door if you win, if you just joined. But yeah, pick 2 numbers if you want to play along. I am giving away one of my tags. All numbers are in. All right, number 20. Do we have a number 20? 23 and 14. Okay, so Cordelia, do we have a number 20? Don't know if we do. Let me, 20. I don't see a 20. Am I confirmed? No 20? No 20, no 20, no 20. Going once. We're going to spin again. No 20. All right, let's go again, guys. This is going to be it. All right, let's see. Number 26. Is there a 26? 26. Robin. I think Robin has 26, right? Confirm for me. I think Robin is our winner. Winner, 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 winner. So the number is 26. I'm thinking we could be here for days. Nope, I think we have a winner. I think Robin was 26. So just waiting for Cordelia to confirm. Yes, ma'am. All right, Robin. Congratulations, girl. You get your choice of tags. So do you want the blue one? Do you want the gray and black one that we made on camera today? Or do you want this one? It's a little bit smaller, but I'll let you choose. So let me know which one do you want, so we can get it wrapped up for you. Yippee, Robin. Congrats, 26. Yep, Robin's our winner. So Robin, which one do you want? Let me know in the chat, and then we will wrap it up. Yay, Robin. Yep. Robin is our winner. So I'm just waiting for Robin to choose her tag. And then I've got to take pictures of this, get it submitted to Craft Roulette. And hopefully I won't get chastised. So blue one, I knew it. That's a nice one, Robin. All right, yes, I concur. That is a great one. Okay, so that's it, y'all. That is what we did today. So remember, the next time you are at your local Home Depot, pick up some of these wonderful items, and you can turn these into tags. You can turn them into journal inserts. So many things you can do with these, and then it has a really cool color palette background as a starter. Delina, thank you. Don't forget my thumbs up, everybody. Robin got your tag. I know, right? But I had fun. I hope I taught you guys something. And we will see ya again next week. All right. Bye-bye.